Now, that's what you call silent but deadly. All passengers on an American Airlines flight were evacuated on Sunday afternoon after someone farted so hard it made people sick. An unknown passenger reportedly dropped a stink bomb so bad that it warranted an actual deplaning. The cheese cutting apparently made passengers on the plane feel nauseated and overcome with headaches. The plane quickly landed at Raleigh-Durham International Airport in North Carolina, and passengers were released from the aircraft. Luckily, no casualties were reported from the windy incident. One big question, though. What in the world did that stinker eat? Okay, now chuckles aside, farts, flatus, or flatulence can actually make you sick. Backdoor breezes are comprised of minor sulfur gas components, including hydrogen sulfide. And depending on the amount, it can cause headaches, nausea, skin, and/or eye irritation. So keep it in your pants or go to the bathroom or something. Man. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Farting can apparently endanger human lives. Patient's fart ignites during laser op. Have you ever wondered if your farts are flammable? Well, they are, as one Tokyo surgery patient reportedly found out the hard way back in April. The patient was receiving a surgical procedure on her cervix at Tokyo's Medical University Hospital. That procedure reportedly involved a laser. You know where this is going, right? When the patient's ass exhaled, the gas from the fart connected with the irritation of the laser and ignited. This resulted in a back-end blowout that set the place ablaze. The resulting fart-induced fire left the woman with burns to her waist, legs, and, most of her body. An investigating committee ruled last week that the fart caused the fire, saying there were no other flammable materials present.
Obese man fired for apparently farting too much at the office. We can all no doubt agree that excessive flatulence in the workplace is most certainly no bueno. But is it a fireable offense? Luann Clem, who claims her husband was let go last year by the Trenton, New Jersey company where they both worked for that very reason, doesn't think so. The 59-year-old says her 70-year-old hubby Richard simply couldn't avoid playing unceasing ass acoustics following a 2010 surgery. The 420-pounder reportedly underwent gastric bypass surgery that left him with extreme gas and uncontrollable diarrhea. And according to his wife, the symptoms only got worse when he got back to the office. The couple's colleagues, sadly, according to Luann, failed to accommodate what she termed her husband's disability and allegedly harassed and intimidated the pair before Richard was eventually fired last February. To top it all off, the company that Luann slapped a federal lawsuit with last month happens to be a pork roll manufacturer. Yup, as if the place didn't already stink badly enough.
Girl takes violent vengeance after a boy lets one rip in her face. A fart prank victim at Richmond High in Staten Island smashed the hydrogen bomb humorist in the head after the boy sounded the sphincter siren. Joquasha Rosado, 17, was at her desk studying as the 15-year-old prankster plotted his airborne assault. The B-50EU bomber swooped in, aimed his butt bazooka, and unleashed some rectal turbulence. Unimpressed by his butt yodeling, Rosado felt humiliated by the teen's colon blow to the face. She smashed the O-ring oboist over the head with a metal stool, leaving a gash that required 8 staples to close up. The tear gas target didn't stop there. Rosado then punched the air biscuit baker 10 to 15 times with a closed fist. Rosado has since been charged with assault and criminal possession of a weapon. The boy would have to be insane in the methane to try that again.
Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
Marriage is hard. Woman arrested for battery of farting husband. On December 11th, police in Port St. Lucie, Florida were called to the scene of a domestic dispute. They arrested Dawn Meikle for battery of her husband, Donald Fitzroy Meikle, who apparently has a flatulence problem. The dispute allegedly began when Donald farted in the bed and Dawn elbowed him in the arm. When he hit another sour note, she freaked out and kicked him out of the bedroom. Eventually, Donald convinced his wife his butt trumpet had been muted, and she let him back into bed. But when he leaked another cheek squeak, she totally lost it and started kicking and elbowing him. She even gassed the bathroom with pepper spray so Donald couldn't use it, which seems contrary to her interests. After some kind of horizontal fight where both got messed up, Dawn called the police, who showed up and arrested her. That's the dumbest thing you've ever heard, you say? Yes, well, in hindsight, I'm sure all parties in this story would agree.